All right, viewers at home, we are right at the scene of the fire accident at Nyanya before Nyanya Bridge yesterday. The fire accident happened yesterday and the news is already everywhere. But the reason why we are here this morning is to give you the exact situation of the accident. Contrary to the public expectation that the fire accident happened as a result of explosion from CNG gas, it is not correct. What really happened was that this is a Dangote truck that was carrying cement, and on its way from the Abuja axis of it towards Nasarawa, it ran into a car at this point before Nyanya Bridge. And what exactly led to the explosion is that if you notice, most Dangote tankers used to operate with CNG gas cylinders and not petroleum. You notice that between the front coach of the car and the next the truck part of the car, in between you used to see some of them carry 4 and 5 cylinders. So what happened was that immediately the two cars collide. The truck ran into a car that was held by a hold up. That was where the CNG cylinder start exploding. And if you are within Nyanya at that time, you will hear that the explosion was about 3 or 4 times. It means that the truck was carrying a 4-cylinder, all of which exploded, and it led to the fire that burnt these cars and the ones you are seeing across. Come with us to see the wreckages of the cars that were burned in the explosion. Yes. Just about the time we were talking about the cylinder being the cause of the explosion, one of the road passerby, an eyewitness that was there yesterday, told us that the explosion that happened sent one of the cylinders from here to his house. It flew from here up to his house with fire. Let us hear from him. Hey, Oga, you say what happened?
After we finish prayer.
Which prayer?
Evening prayer.
Evening prayer. Okay.
When we finish now, we just take water. Just here, the cylinder come with the fire. The trail light
you fly for up.
For up.
Come your house. Which side your house there?
It's on top of Waterboard Hill.
Waterboard from here, come Waterboard Hill.
Yes.
And it's still there now, up to now.
Yes.
If we go there, go visit.
Yes.
Wow. Let us check. So viewers, this is one of the cylinders that flew all the way from that place over 1,000 meters from there up to this place. But according to the eyewitness, let us hear from him how exactly the cylinder flew and landed here. Oga, how the thing happen when the cylinder come here?
When it just fly with the fire, they hit this house, they come and hit this end. From this end round, come and lie down.
Okay, fly from up
fly,
and it carry fire.
Carry fire.
Like that, from there. Then come this way.
Then from the other side to this side.
Then you call land here. Then the fire as it land, it still carry fire.
It still carry fire, right?
Then una build this house.
Everybody don't run.
Okay, people don't run from one year before it land.
No, when we hear when it's coming, everybody run.
Everybody run before it land.
Before it land.
Then as the fire burns, and the cylinder. Wow. Right, as you can see, that is the road that passed right there, and from a distance there, where those people are standing, that was where the accident happened, and the cylinder through this and landed here, and it was the miracle of God brought the cylinder here. Otherwise at the time that it was coming, look at the building here. It flew above this building. Look at another building. It flew up to this one, and then look at another building behind. But the miracle of God decided that people in their innocence, in their homes, should not be burnt. Otherwise, the disaster will have been more than this. This is one of the cylinders.
My name is Dr. Ayo Ogon. I was right within the calamity, and I don't know how I was saved. I don't know. I can't explain how I got out of it. And I'm hale. I'm very strong, except for minor burns under my feet because I stepped on fire in order to escape. I know that, in fact, the recklessness of these truck drivers. I overtook this truck immediately after Shema filling session, and I had a feeling. My spirit told me that there was danger ahead, but I didn't. I could not manage it. There was nothing I could do. I drove straight and was only praying that I hope nothing happens to that truck because it was speeding. It was on top speed and hooting its horn very aggressively. So my spirit told me that the danger was ahead, but there was no escape. And of course, unfortunately, there was traffic. It didn't take 1 full minute. I'm not sure it took up to 1 full minute that I just saw the truck, this very truck here, in flames, still rushing down, coming down in flames, and it hit me by the side, tore the whole car by the left side. The other truck that got burned at the middle of the road hit me by the other side of the car. If I was in between the two trucks, I don't know how I managed. I was able to smuggle myself out of the vehicle. I took a run, and after running, I left the car there. After running to the pavement at the center of the road, I saw that my back was already free because the truck had already flown away all the vehicles that were before me, were behind me. So I saw an opportunity to see if my car could still move. As I jumped in, because it was still on steaming, I jumped in again and put the car on reverse. Immediately I reversed for a few meters, I hit the pavement to cross to the other side of the road. Then people rushed, the people that were standers by rushed, pushed the car off the road to the other side. That is how I was able to get the scrap of the vehicle away from the inferno. Though the flames of the fire on the truck were already all over the car. If you see the car now, you will see that it was almost burning. But I escaped. I'm hale, I'm happy, I'm strong. It's only God that took me out of that danger. I saw a lot of vehicles burning. Everywhere was in flames immediately after. In fact, a lot of cars were burning even before the explosion started. A lot of vehicles were already on fire. Vehicles on my right side, particularly vehicles on my right side. The truck was on my left front of my left, burning everywhere. Every part of it was on fire. There was a Sienna by my right, also on fire. There was confusion everywhere. People trying to run. In fact, some people who died were kicked by oncoming vehicles because they ran out of their vehicles and got hit. Some died in the vehicle because they were trapped. There was a guy who was trapped, his legs inside the vehicle, his body was out, he was crying for help. But the road safety officer that came around, people were saying, go and help that one, go on. He said, where do we even start? How do I even remove him? And the car was already on fire. It was a very terrible sight to behold.
Up to how many explosions did you immediately after the?
I had the first, the second, the third when I was by the road safety stand there. Even when I was managing to escape to Karo, there were 2 other explosions. I think I put up 5, 6 or more.
All right, officer. Thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you very much.
For the sake of this interview, can you tell the viewers your name?
My name is ACC Agada Benjamin from Area Commander NSCDC, Area G, Karo.
All right. This incident happened yesterday, and between yesterday and now, there have been a very serious tension. What has been the security situation from yesterday up to this moment?
The security situation as at yesterday, all the agencies, the sister agencies like police, NSCDC, road safety and co, were all here immediately when the incident happened in order to control the crowd that came in
when the incident happened. You know, normally when things like this happen, you see people coming with phone and all this. You have to dispatch them because of the kind of flame that erupted when the incident happened. And this incident happened as a result of brake failure by Dangote CNG powered truck, which hit an ongoing vehicle. After the brake failure, a Golf in front of him. So from there, another one behind him hit it too, which, because of the impact of the collision, the gas burst into flame, and it was terrible. It was a terrible sight to see. So as at that moment, the security agencies rushed down at least to cordon the area, and it was, in fact, we walked all through the night till around 3 o'clock before we dispatched from here yesterday.
All right. As it is currently, is there any security threat resulting from the accident? Do you see any threats resulting from the accident?
Presently, now, as you can see, the particular place that this incident happened, all the vehicles that were involved have not been evacuated from the road. And also, the crowd around now are giving us a lot of headache because of the vehicles that are coming, another accident or incident can happen. So it's one of the serious security threats that we are having. Then another one is one of the gas from that the gas cylinder from the truck that burnt yesterday is still here leaking.
Oh, it still contains gas and leaking.
Yes, it's
up
still
to
leaking
this time.
up to this moment. If nothing is done towards maybe afternoon, because of the heat of the sun, another explosion will happen. But we've been able to call on the fire service to come and see how they can evacuate the gas cylinder out of the place so that it will not explode and then kill more people. Presently, we have the report that they are on their way coming, so they will evacuate the gas cylinder from the road.
How about casualty? Do you have a number of casualties?
As at yesterday, the number of casualties for the dead one, we have 2 persons that were dead as at yesterday. Then 4 were burnt beyond recognition. Then and then those that are injured, there are many. Some of them were rushed to Custom Hospital in Karuye, while others were taken to Asokoro Hospital. So these are the little casualty that number of casualty that I have at my teeth for now.
Once again, what's your name, sir?
My name is ACC Agada Benjamin of Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Area Commander, Area G.
But she has gone there and seen the corpse of the husband.
Yes. So we need to check later.
Don't you have effect of sound from there?
You want to speak with him?
Okay.
With her?
You want to speak with her? You want to speak with her?
Hello, sir. Hold on now.
If you speak with her, you go and check. You go and take inventory of the corpse.
No. That's a different thing altogether. And is there here from? Wife of one of the.
Son of the husband was involved yesterday. Ma, can you talk?
Can you talk?
I get your
It doesn't matter now.
talk. Tell us how the team be.
Okay. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Morning. I'm at home yesterday. I'm waiting for my husband coming back work yesterday. He have a car Corolla 24147. So they say explosion happened yesterday. I'm away going work. I said let me brand to see what happened yesterday. So I asked those road safety. They said I should go hospital, Caro Hospital. When I go Caro Hospital, I see the dead body. I see he roasted. He roasted. But the clothes, he's throwing clothes I organize him. He's there now. So, may God help my life. Sorry.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
What's your name and which organization do you represent?
My name is Comrade Umar Destiny Nuhu. I represent Grassroots Awareness and Volunteers Against Organized Crime, an NGO that partners with the National Orientation Agency, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Independent National Electoral Commission, amongst others.
Okay, fine. This is that happened yesterday. Between yesterday and up to this time that we are at the scene, What will you have to say about this accident?
Yes, the accident has happened. It's a thing that has been happening for a long time. My concern this very moment is precaution at accident scene. The Nigerian populace don't have precaution. They are not educated on what to do at accident scene, and that is why I'm grabbing this interview to let the people know the agencies that are involved on what to do. One, the security agencies. When an accident happens, you control the environment. You seal off that environment because it's from that you get your evidences of what happened. Now, yesterday when that happened and there was explosion, the explosion that happened, who can tell what was the cause of the explosion? You may say it's CNG gas cylinders that exploded, but how will you know if investigation has not been done? Now, everywhere, people are everywhere, even going deep into the vehicle. Why the tanks are still on ground? The cylinders are on ground. You don't know if they are exploded or not. You don't know if the gases are still in or not. Now, the people are using their phones to film, and there are always waves, high voltage waves from your phone that goes out from your phone that can spark up explosion anytime. So many people, they don't know, and the security agencies, they are not made to know. This should be controlled. Whenever there's an accident, the police should do the needful by controlling the environment. This is not, this you are saying is not condoning tape. This is a construction tape. Condoning tape says police keep off. That is how it's done. But in Nigeria, whenever there's an accident, people troop into the place and open the vehicles and do all sorts of things. It's not the right thing to do.
Okay, now, as this one has happened in your own organization, your duty is to enlighten the people. Have you spoken with any of the security agencies on ground as regards the right thing to do that they have not done?
Yes. This morning when I came and I observed that the people were so very close to the tanks, opening of the carriages, I told them, please don't do this. I was closely to be mobbed because I said don't get close to this. Some of them insulted me, I should go away. It's because they don't know.
All right, thank you. Once again, what is your name?
My name is Comrade Omar Destiny, the National Coordinator, Grassroots Awareness and Volunteers Against Organized Crime.
All right. Okay, so even though the work has not been concluded, on the spots of what had happened yesterday, can we just get an update of what you think has been done and achieved so far, and what we needed to do to complete the job?
Well, thank you so very much. I should have granted this interview yesterday, but thank God the co-marshal himself was on the ground yesterday. In fact, we left here around 11 p.m. yesterday, but we have to return this morning because you can see behind me is a trailer loaded with cement. What happened yesterday was actually this trailer loaded with cement filled brake on this slope, and there was another vehicle, a customized trailer that they use in carrying passengers by a construction company, and so it hit that particular arm, but fortunately that one didn't fall, so it gave way and then came and ran into other smaller vehicles where you see it stop here. So that was what happened yesterday, and so we have to try and evacuate the people that were trapped and those that were unfortunately burnt. We have 4 people burnt to ashes yesterday and 2 other ones we could recognize. So we have a total of 6. We have seen people posting things they want. In fact, this morning I heard on radio somebody was saying 100 people. How did you come about 100 people? So sometimes too, I want to caution the press here. Please be very, very sure of your facts before you go to the press. Don't be too fast to go to the social media and post. It doesn't make you a champion. It's a disaster that has happened. Nobody is happy about it. And the authorities are doing their best. The co-marshal was here himself yesterday. He didn't come here to show face. He came here to walk. In fact, he walked for more than 3 kilometers. From uphill he walked. I told him not to come. He said he was going to come. And he trekked for 3 kilometers. I'm not exaggerating this. So You see, so the authorities are truly concerned, are worried and disturbed. So what we need at this point is support. So we are trying to see how we can move this, because it's loaded with cement and the tow truck cannot move it ordinarily unless they come and remove the cement in the trailer before the tow truck. Because the truck was already here yesterday, but they couldn't move
the as a professional in road matters now, if you're asked, what do you think could be the lasting solution to avert such unfortunate incidents?
Well, there are many solutions to this problem. One of the first solutions is to ensure that we return back to the timing of movement of heavy duty vehicles, because when you have a crash like this and where a lot of people are involved, it's because of the level of traffic mix. What I mean by traffic mix is smaller vehicles amongst bigger vehicles. It doesn't work anywhere in any part of the world. So we should return back to the old timing. You know, where at a certain period of peak period, these big vehicles should be stopped from mixing with smaller vehicles, and they can move later at night and so on. So that if such a thing happens, the chances are that we won't have human casualties. Okay, and then the other option too is, though it's a bigger and more expensive option, is we can do a rail line, you know, somewhere uphill, and do a parking lot. If you come with your vehicle, you park it, and then the rail line takes thousands of people down and then up again, and so that we avoid the issue of having to have a lot of traffic pressure on this route of the road. And then one other thing is also we can do other alternatives. You know, there are other alternative routes that can take off traffic from this end, because this has kept happening over and over again. You know, so that is what I feel that I think the government can do to be able to meet some of these challenges.
Okay, sir, I just want to ask, so that we don't have conflicting reports, so we can be on the same page.
Yes.
How many people?
There are 6 people. In fact, somebody argued yesterday that we took him to the vehicle and he counted 6.
No. So how many people got injured? How many people died?
The number of people that injured were many. We took close to 25 people yesterday to the hospital. Apart from some people that might have been injured, and then we didn't take stock of all those, because you know about 25 people were injured. But meanwhile, 6 people were unfortunately, we lost 6 people in this crash.
Sorry, sir. This accident happened yesterday. From yesterday up to this time, people have been coming, viewers, passerby, and everything. What is the police doing to control the environment in terms of security, especially those hanging around waiting to steal from the accident scene?
Since yesterday, the DPO of the division, that is Okakare, let me come.
Sir, yes. Can you tell the viewers your name, please?
This is Samuel from Lebdo, the station commander. I'm the one heading Nyanya Fire Station.
Fire Station Nyanya.
Yes.
This incident happened yesterday, and the explosion and everything around the accident has to do with fire. Yes. What have you been able to do from the time of the accident up to this time that we are talking?
So, really, my men really tried. Their responses are very, very quick. I think this incident happened around to 9, I think 8:50 something, and their response time was 8:58. I think just 2 minutes to 9. So 2 minutes carried them to here. So I should believe that their response was so nice to me. I was in the station when the incident happened, but the other security agencies, like the road safety, we expect they should be the one to call the fire service. But most people, they don't have our number. That is the problem we are having with them. When you see the video, they were shouting, "Call fire service! Call fire service!" Who call fire service? Look at my station here. It's just a stone throw.
Okay, ideally, the fire service, is there anything you have done or you are doing to keep the public abreast with your number? Like if you are in the state like United States of America, should there be anything you call 411? But in Nigeria, fire service, do you have anything like that? I mean, a short code that can be dialed instantly. Yes. Please educate our viewers.
Even that 112, if you dial, the response will be so quick. Then 122. I think you can see you see the numbers there.
Mm.
Then our headquarters number is there. When you dial that one, is once.
Okay.
Yes.
Then to from the scene as you see from yesterday up to now, what is the degree of damage done by fire in this?
It's high. Honestly, it's a very heavy damage. I must confess. If not for the intervention of my people, the damages could have been more than this.
And how true is it that people were born beyond recognition in the accident?
Yes. Yes. You know, anything that involves explosion, you cannot control, if not the fire service. An ordinary person cannot control because we have the equipment to fight. That is why I now call them to go there and take care of the other cylinder there.
All right, thank you. Then finally, we heard unconfirmed that there's still a cylinder that's leaking up to now. And are your men doing anything to the cylinder that is? I mean, the unexploded cylinder that is still leaking.
Yes.
I mean, are your men doing anything about that?
I've asked them to go there.
All right, here the fire servicemen are here trying to cool the one of the cylinders that is still on the surface, so that they see how they can finally evacuate it from here. They have seen one there that is still leaking, but this one they are trying to cool it down before they operate on it and to see how it can be moved from here.
Yes, and there are some there.
Okay, apart from the road accident and the fire part of the accident, another danger that is waiting to happen now is the bridgeway up there. We have just confirmed that the rails there are shaking and people are laying on the rail to watch what is happening. The police have told everybody that is not concerned to go away. The civil defense, the police and security agencies have told people that are not working here to leave the environment, but they will not listen. God forbid that thing fall now, it will be another accident. If you have more business around here, kindly leave here so that you don't cause another problem.
Now, you are yes, they don't roll for her. So, you are here for work that back. Now, camera nya to so la camera ba tini ni ko ko mai ni ko je ko ko. Nawa ya ko. Gonna get out of the world for me.